I put the music? What's up, Ticker Talker? We haven't gone live on the Ticker Talker yet. Just the YouTube.
Cole. Now, if you want to see me live, go to DionCole.com and get your tickets, all right? I'll be coming to a city near you very soon. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Funny Knowing You. I'm your boy Dion Cole, and today we have the icon himself, dog. I'm talking like, y'all know I don't give everybody all their credits and all of that. You know I don't do that because everybody that come here is family or somebody that I admire. You dig that, all right? But you know him, man. I mean, several movies, several specials, several TV shows, award-winning. Motherfucking Mike Epps is here right now. Give it up for Mike Epps, y'all. Come on, god damn it.
What up, Dion? Thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing this, dog. Straight up and down, Dion.
What's up, baby? Man, I'm here, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming through. What you been doing today, chillin'?
I've been, I got a storage, old storage, and I take all my clothes and put them in this old storage. So I've been, I don't give my clothes away no more.
Why?
I put them in a storage because 20 years from now, they're gonna come back. And so instead of me, I'm tired of going in the vintage stores. I'm making my own vintage.
You making your own vintage?
Yeah, shit. I'm gonna go back up in there and shop 20 years from now. Yeah, what did you see? All this shit gonna come back, man. They gonna say, damn, man, where you get that at? Man, I had this shit 20 years ago.
I saved my shit.
I saved my shit, man. I'm doing everything.
Look, I would tell you what happened one time. I had gave some clothes. This is the Salvation Army down the street from me, right? About 3 months later, because I used to shop in there.
Yeah.
3 months later, I go down there and I bought a shirt and I come home and I'm looking at the shirt that I do was your shit.
It was my shit, man. I went back down there, I said, hey, man, I gave y'all this shirt, dog, and I bought it back. And these motherfuckers are like, oh, well. I'm like, nah, give me my $3. For real, though. Yeah, that's funny.
You know what I always think about? I always think I want to do a garage sale. I want to like sell
real garage
sale. Yeah, Chris Brown did that shit. He like came up.
Oh yeah.
He had a whole big thing of just shit that he sold.
Wow, that's a good idea.
You would do that shit?
Hell yeah, with in the right neighborhood. Shit, I wouldn't do no garage sale down in the motherfucking hood. Cause them niggas ain't got no money. They gonna be still. I'm be doing like this and nothing and shit. I told you one time I was in John Witherspoon's. We was doing a show. Said he was in a suite. He said, "Man, come on up to the room, man." And
What up, Go Gamer?
Yeah, I went up to his room and I had a dude with me there, Buck Wild from Philly.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Buck Wild from Philly? Yeah. Buck Wild was in the room and he didn't know Buck Wild. He was just sitting there talking. And man, as we was talking, I realized, I looked up. He had all his shit around him. He had moved everything. He was like, yeah, man, so how's everything been going? Because he didn't trust Buck Wild. He's like, this nigga look like a thief. I said, man, he's still here. He had all his shit next to his pants, all this shit. That nigga ain't gonna take nothing from me, man.
Tom Witherspoon, boy.
What you kicked it with him a lot? Oh yeah, John Witherspoon's man. He was a good dude too. He was funny as hell.
Yeah,
He was with him.
never met him.
You didn't meet John?
Never met him.
See, that's the wild thing about this business is that you would think we all knew each other, but we don't.
Yeah, that's
A
right.
lot of guys in the business that I didn't cross paths with, but
Anybody you ever wanted to work with that you didn't work with?
that I didn't work with, I mean, of course, the old school guys. I wish I could have worked with them, but you know, my wish list kind of came true a little bit because I wanted to work with Eddie Murphy.
Oh.
Ended up working with Murphy.
Yeah, that was.
Ended up working with Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
Ended up working with most of my wish list.
Yeah, you did.
Bernie Mac.
Yeah, you did.
I ended up doing films with them dudes, so you know it was man, it was an honor to work with them. It was almost it was like surreal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I remember I was working with Bernie Mac, and it was his last movie he did. It was called Soul Man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
With him and Sam Jackson.
Yeah,
And he had the oxygen tank right there, but he was still Bernie. He was still tall as shit.
Yeah. He was like that in Chicago. He had come out the
Dying laughing.
Yeah, he used to come through the
Full of life.
with the barbershop. He used to get his shoes shined with his barbershop. He used to get my hair cut out. He'd come in there with a bag of shoes, and he had a strip, breathing strips.
Oh yeah,
Those were-
he still and that's one thing I learned from him, Dion. He lived all the way to the end. He fuck.
Yeah.
He still talking shit. Whatever he was going through, he was still motherfucker shit. Look at his shit. This motherfucker too, he was talking shit. You know what I mean? I said, damn.
Did you know he was sick?
Yeah, you know, it was at the time that he was, you know, going down. But
everybody knew, or
yeah, everybody knew Bernie. You know, after he did, I think what's that TV show he did? The Bernie Mac
the
show.
Bernie Mac show.
After he did that show, he started declining, and that was his last film.
Oh wow,
That's I had the honor to work with him.
Yeah.
I asked him, I said, Bernie Mac, man, what would you tell a young comedian coming up, man? What advice would you give him? He said, yeah, don't do nothing fucked up for no money. He said, don't do nothing. Yeah, he said, don't do nothing for money. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, I ain't got no money, nigga. Shit, now this shit sound good. I'm looking to give that advice too. Shit, I'm sitting here moneyless.
What's up, Maker?
But I didn't have that kind of money. Shit. I said, no, buddy, I still got to do some pays and shit for some money now.
I ain't like.
Sorry, I'm just getting set up, getting all my paint and everything. I need to go make another cup of coffee real quick. But if you want to hang out, hang out. Kick back. We're about to get started.
When I moved to Atlanta back in 1992. Because after I did, the first place I did comedy at was in Chicago, in the Click.
Yeah, Diane Corder.
I did a show at the Click in Chicago. After I did that, after that time you was down there hosting, because Dion was coming down to Indianapolis hosting the open mic.
Yeah.
And him and Tony Schofield was
Yeah.
There was a dude, Terry and them, Sunrise Productions.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Terry.
Yeah, definitely, dog. We used to get it in down.
They was hiring Dion to come down to my hometown to host the open mic, and we were signing up.
Yeah.
And Dion was one of the first guys to bring me up on the stage.
Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it, dog?
And I left. I'm telling you, right after that, because that competition right there, my two friends, Otis Brown, Gary Bates, rest in peace to them two brothers. They betted me that I wouldn't go up there and sign up because it was a Club Seville. It's called Club Seville. They betted me I wouldn't go up there because I heard you on the radio. They was like, Dion from Chicago, Dion Cole, in town tonight at Club Seville. And my buddy like, you ain't going to sign up for this shit. I said, yes, I am. And we jumped in the car and went up there. My two partners, we went up there and I signed. When we walked in there, man, it was a whole bunch of comics and then they was on there by the stage. There was a bar and grill. And I seen you, I was like, damn, they really doing this because that nigga's famous. I thought this nigga was Eddie Muralist. When I seen this nigga, I'm like, damn, nigga, that's the dude that was, you know, that's the dude from Chicago. And when I left there, man, I went to Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta, and that's when I was going to the Comedy Act Theater. And after Tupac and them had shot that cop, because he used to come to the comedy show all the time in Atlanta. I seen him in the Thug Life and them walk up in the comedy show. This Thug Life, yeah, that was Thug Life back then. That was the name of his crew. Thug Life. That was shit. Yeah, man. And I said, damn, man, that Tupac. But back then, it was when I went to the Comedy Act Theater, I seen Chris Tucker, Bruce, Chris Charles.
Yeah, Chris Charles.
Yeah, Chris Charles was in there.
I remember Chris.
Chocolate.
Yeah,
I remember the woman Chocolate.
Chocolate was dope.
She was dope.
Where she? I ain't seen her. Like, she still getting it in?
I heard she was doing like some gospel comedy.
Oh, okay.
So you know,
it's there.
yeah, man. But back then, that was like that was
Man, wasn't it crazy?
that was crazy, man. And I always tell the young comics, I'm like, man, you know, you gotta make sure you do as much comedy as you do and
Yeah.
stand up, because the way it's set up now, you skip all of your journey that
Yeah,
make you who you are.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is going up every night, traveling.
Yeah.
You know the money we made. We make no
We
fucking money,
made,
man.
man. They was paying us some wings.
You got paid in wings?
Paid us wings.
Damn. Okay, now you got a 6-piece last week. Don't come back now. You got a 6-piece and a fry. I usually don't do that. Nigga usually get 2 wings.
Dude, that's how they was paying us.
If you got a breast, dog, you was killing, dog. I think I might have made $175 for the weekend.
God, that's
With Diane Quarter.
the clip. But you was happy as shit.
What? Cause I was getting paid for doing what I wanted to do. It didn't matter how much it was.
Yeah, for
It
real.
was like I'm getting paid
Yeah.
to do what the fuck I do.
Damn. Let me ask you this. To go back to Sarah real quick. I'm gonna get into this question, but
Yeah,
when you worked with Eddie, because I worked with him too,
Right.
Dream, right?
right.
Did he have like that fake dude that stood in?
Yeah, him, the little stocky little dude. The dude for him when he's doing your cover.
They turned the camera around. I came back and sat back down. I'm like going over my line. This motherfucker sat in front of me. I'm like, where Eddie at? Eddie ain't coming back. Eddie's done. Eddie did his lines. He did his cover.
Hey,
I said, I want to be this large, goddamn it.
you know what? For guys like us who were coming up and we coming up, you know, that didn't even phase us because, you know, it was just the opportunity of it.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
It's the go.
Yeah, and only the world know that.
Yeah.
We don't nobody know that but us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it threw me off too, but I was still like, when this shit come out as film, these people gonna think it's him. And I'm a matter of fact, it's even better. Cause I ain't gotta sit there and try to be funny in front of this nigga. So he looking at me like, wah. I'm like, this fake nigga gonna laugh. This fake Eddie Murphy gonna like this shit. That was pretty good. Yeah, go tell Eddie I did. Go tell Eddie I killed. Tell Eddie I just killed, man. Yeah, Eddie, I just stood in front of that one nigga. He was good, man. He was pretty good.
That boy North somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy, that's.
Well, you know, he the Don, man. Eddie Murphy's the Don.
Can you imagine at the age of 22? That's when he did Delirious.
Yeah.
22. Talking about the shit he was talking about, like Elizabeth Taylor and like all these people, dog. Like special dog. These like who thinks like that at 22? You know what I mean?
In the 80s.
In the 80s. And to be not caught up in none of that bullshit too.
Yeah.
Man, Eddie was great, dog.
Yeah.
It still is, man.
And that's what I'm saying. We always gotta honor our mentors, because we mentors the people now.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit, yeah.
These young dudes talking about Mike Epps, Dion Cole.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what's up.
and I love it. I'm like, you know, that means we did our work.
Yeah. Facts. How'd your parents meet?
They met at a place called The Place to Be. $1 million.
It's called The Place to Be.
It was a club on Indiana Avenue. It's called The Place to Be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They met up in there.
They met in a bar. Yeah. My mom was sitting at the bar and my dad came in there. And, you know, he was from North Carolina. He was country.
Spitting that shit.
Offers her a ride home and took her home.
Damn. Your mama fine? She was fine?
Fine as a motherfucker. And had a bunch of kids by a bunch of different guys.
Yeah.
But she was one of them women that had a bunch of kids and was still fine.
Yeah.
Like you didn't know it. You didn't know she had these kids. But she hid us out of my grandmother's house. Once you get the dude all the way in, he said, I want you to meet somebody. And we come out the room like a brothel, one at a time. The oldest one all the way down to the little one. We like. My little brother's father married my mother with 5 kids. Dang, yeah. 5 kids. My mother was fine all the way to the end.
Wow. So you had 5 brothers and sisters?
Shit, I got 7 brothers. So
7.
it's 8 of us.
Dang. Yeah. What's your relationship with them?
Everybody's sweet. Everybody's family.
Everybody good?
Everybody is. You know, thank God I got all of them.
Yeah.
But my parents ain't around. But you know, when you got a bunch of siblings like that, it's like you know that helps life for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter what happens, you still got your brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Y'all all had a good relationship with your parents too and everything?
You know my fathers, man. Our fathers they was them 70s black men.
Yeah.
You know, in the 70s, black men was, you know, the black women were TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Black women were most of them acted like women that were on TV.
Yeah.
Like now, most of the women, they act like love and hip hop.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah.
TV, you know, really penetrates. And the men did too.
Yeah.
My father told me, he said, man, that movie Superfly came out, it sent every nigga to prison.
Dang.
You know, like our movies did. NWA and all of them, Boys in the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know, that shit had niggas going crazy.
But do you think that the movie came out, then it changed shit? Or do you think that the shit is like that and the movie replicated what was going on?
Yeah. The shit was like that, and then it replicated, and then it was like confirmation.
Yeah.
And it made more people do it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. But my mother was a good ass mother, man. My mother, you know, like your mom, man. They were real black women that made something out of nothing.
Yes.
You know, I didn't even know my mother had issues mentally until I got grown. When I was a kid, she was I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought that's who she was.
Yeah.
And then I got older, I'm like, wow, my mom raised us going through what she went through.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Like
know, with mental health shit.
Oh wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, you know, that's real.
What's poppin', bro?
I mean, true.
It's probably 80%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think too many of us get away from it.
Right.
It's most black people walking around here that got mental issues, don't know it.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you, oh, I ain't got no, yes, the fuck you doing? Let me show you your life on a chart, motherfucker, and so you will see. This is not some normal shit. But you know, sometimes you can replace it with mud. You know, if you got some shit that can hold you up, you don't look crazy. You know, motherfucker, you got some issues. You know what I mean? I know I do. You know what I mean? I grew up, you know, some of that shit's hereditary and some of it is childhood trauma, but it made me who I am. That's why I'm fuzzy.
Yeah. And I was like,
damn, man, my mama.
Oh, right on, man. I'm over here, you know.
Thank God.
Paint D'Angelo.
made you who you was, all right.
getting
food
this
stamps and welfare,
crotch area out of the
getting
way
laughed
so
at
that
and shit.
motherfuckers will
That's
stop
why I
calling
could
me
talk
gay.
about a nigga so bad. 'Cause shit, nigga was like, your brother had them pants on yesterday. I was like, oh, nigga, fuck you. Look at your ears. You know what I mean? I had to, shit, you know how to ghetto is, man. You gotta come back on them. Your kids will destroy your ass. They'll fuck your whole life, chop up your whole existence. Right. Kids are mean as hell.
It's super mean.
Mean as
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered. Motherfucking kids will go. Motherfucking kids will come out the house with a Suzy Q or something and stand on the porch. You say, man, let me go in there and give me one. No, my mother said they for our lunch. I can't. We ain't sharing no. That's some mean ass shit. You know we ain't got no food in the house down the street. Hey?
Give me one of them goddamn suits.
Get that Suzy Q, nigga.
Did you ever do something that was really, really messed up as a kid that your parents didn't know about?
I mean, you know,
Not really.
most of the shit I did, probably everything I did, you know what I mean? Again, my mother was a single mother raising all these kids.
Yeah.
My father was, every father that's in our family, all my brothers, all of them's excuses was the other one wouldn't leave. I swear to God. Every time my mother got married, because all of them drank. If I want to say my kids, motherfucker get up, my stepfather get up with a robe. I'm sick of this shit. It's either going to have to be me or him. And then my mother's like, what the fuck? So you know.
What's up, Rainbow?
That's something. Man, at 14, I was doing anything and everything I wanted to do.
Really?
14.
You never got disciplined or nothing like that?
Not really.
Really?
My mother couldn't handle all of us.
Dang.
So 14, you talking about coming to the house at dark, nigga. I was, whew. That's why I was saying my mother must have had some real prayers. Cause she didn't know where the fuck I was.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
For real. Like, her prayers must have been real prayers. Man, one time we used to go fishing in this place called Eagle Creek, and it had like a bridge. It was an old bridge that it was condemned, and nobody was. They always said, "Don't walk on that bridge." And I went on that bridge.
Oh shit!
And I almost fell, nigga. And if I had fell off that mother, I'd have been dead as hell.
God, what was under it?
Rocks, water,
shit.
a little bit of water. But it was really, really high. It was an old-ass train track. But I'm just thinking of all the chances that I'd say, man, I could have died a million times.
Yeah, right.
Out there running around.
Fucking around and shit. Anything
Yeah.
traumatized you as a kid?
Jay's still
Yeah,
painting,
me and my
right?
brothers, we found, well, down the street from us, it was an alley called Horseshoe Alley. And we was going to school, and some dudes robbed a cab driver and killed her. And it was in the wintertime. So he had been out there a long time. And it was like he was froze. It was like the blood and all. That fucked me up as a kid.
Damn. Y'all was walking by or y'all saw it? They saw it get killed.
The cab was just running. Car was running. And he was laid on the ground. That fucked my head up.
Damn. How old was you?
Shit, probably about 10, 11.
You
You know?
yeah, that's
Just living in the hood.
living in the goddamn hood.
That's almost like the predators.
And
The hood. We used to be walking to school. Motherfuckers be riding up. Men riding up. Where the party at? Motherfucker, we kids. How the fuck we know where a party's at? I'm serious. This shit really happens in the hood to young little kids.
Yeah, they
I'm
are,
talking
like,
about-
I'm
I swear
trying
God, I'll never
to
forget it was a mother in a white
get the
Cadillac.
right, blends
street called
because
College.
I don't want it to look crazy.
But living in the
But,
hood,
yeah,
going to the
it's-
grocery store
it's,
it was a task.
yeah, it
It's
was.
just work.
You know what I mean?
You know,
Getting
just
to the
work.
grocery store and getting back, All the shit
You know,
you
paint
gotta
it.
go do.
I don't like it.
With dogs
Paint over it.
coming out.
Repaint it.
There you go.
You know what I
There you
mean?
go. Look at that. Motherfucker jump on top of the car. Niggas come outside. Get off my car. Nigga, you don't see this German Shepherd running around this motherfucking car. From that to, like I said, there's motherfucking predators. Other kids trying to fuck up. Yeah, living in the hood is fucked up.
All to go get some bread and shit.
All to go get some bread. And your mother tell you don't get nothing for yourself. I can't get nothing for good. No, don't get nothing for yourself.
Come back, bread all smashed and shit.
Everything. My mother used to take all the items out and put them on the table with the receipt and say it's 75 cents. I used to say the lady, she said, ain't no lady did nothing. She said, let me smell your breath, because I buy a candy, I bought a candy bar. She said, let me smell your breath. And when she smelled that Snicker ball, get your clothes off. She just smelled that candy bar on my breath. Go to the breath, blow it. Get up here, get the belt. Oh, you don't get nothing, nigga. I survived and then tear the bottom part of the receipt off with a 75-cent word. I used to get all F's, right, Dion? I used to turn them all into B's. If you could take an F and do like this, I'd give it to my mother. She said, ain't no way. She said, ain't no way. Ain't nobody, don't nobody get all B's. My brother John said, you should have left 2 F's on Lord. She would have believed it if you left 2 F's on there. I said, she wasn't finna believe those shit. Cause they was them report cards that was on a white piece of paper. You could take a pencil, they look like pencil. You remember that? And you can erase it. You can erase it.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's funny as
Yes,
hell.
nigga, I got straight F's in school. Swear to God.
How was elementary school for you?
Elementary was, it was wild. I was class clown.
Yeah.
Oh man. And it was other class clowns in there. It was a dude in our class named Brian Easter.
Mm-hmm.
He had buck teeth. He was bad, man. And I'll never forget, it was a girl that had a dress on, because you know back in the day when you was a kid, you used to have, it was a coat hall. You take your coats off and hang it, set the little room, and then you come into class. It was a girl that had a dress on. Me and this nigga laying on the ground, doing like that. And the teacher walked up, we both stood both our heads with the teacher looking down. Get y'all's motherfucking ass up. That's what they was giving out paddlings, man. I told my kids that they couldn't believe that shit. They said they hit you. I said, yes.
Yeah.
We used to get paddlings.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a board,
Yeah.
holes in it,
Mm-hmm.
and you get 3 whacks.
Yeah.
You go down to the principal's office, it'd be other little kids in there waiting to get their ass whooped. All you hear in the room, did you motherfucker come out the room? Still here. Come on, get up.
For real though, that's
Put your ass on their head. Come on in here.
Look, people used to do that. Did school whoop you?
Your mom
Your mother, other women on your block.
getting your ass whooped.
If you was doing some shit, they'd whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Like they'd whoop your ass.
Yeah. Snatch you up.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. What about high school? Is high school like?
I flunked twice. I got held back twice
Tomorrow, yeah, I probably
in high
will.
School?
in school, period.
Oh shit!
I think I flunked the 4th grade.
Yeah,
Dang.
And I flunked like the 6th grade.
probably
And
beyond.
I got a brother that's a year and a half younger than me. He ended up in the class with me.
Damn.
I'll never forget that. And I said, what you doing here? He said, no, what you doing here? He said, I'm in the same grade. I said, oh man, I got to quit school, man.
Damn.
So they kicked me out of my junior high and just sent me to high school.
Damn, that's crazy.
And I went to high school, and high school was so free.
Yeah.
I just didn't go to school no more. I went my freshman year, and he was just like, it was too free.
Were you ever bullied in
Oh no,
none of that? So you just quit on the
I was a bully too. Shit. I mean, it was dudes that gave me problems, you know. But I had brothers.
Oh yeah, you had a big family.
Yeah,
So you was good.
My brother John, my brother Robbie. I would go get anybody that I couldn't fight.
Yeah.
Beat, I'd go get my brothers on their ass.
Did y'all have like
My brothers they did karate and all that, but they was nice guys.
Yeah.
I was bad as hell.
Yeah.
So I would get my brother. I go get my brother on some niggas, and my brother would go talk to the niggas first. It's like, let me talk to them.
Yeah.
What happened? Yeah. That nigga come back, get your ass. I said, man, what happened? Nigga, you a troublemaker. Everything that happened to me first, I get it after me. Nigga stole my bike, I start stealing bikes. Swear to God, I turned into a bike thief. Nigga stole my bike, I start selling bikes. So we used to go in white neighborhoods, and them white kids leave their bikes right in the yard.
Yeah, they did.
All night. I trail my buddy, he'd be on the handlebars. Go up to the white neighborhood.
Night, sis.
You know them bikes wasn't us, 'cause we was dirty as hell, all these brand new mongooses. I said, look at this nigga's shoes. You know he can't afford this bike. The bike is stolen. Had all them white kids biking down in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Oh golly, does. You say you didn't get booked because you had. Did y'all have like vice lords and disciples?
I had dudes that was bullies,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but you know, I was always clever, man. And I used to bring fake guns to school and everything.
Fake guns?
Hell yeah.
And cap guns?
No, pellet. Like the pellet guns looked real back then.
Uh-huh.
And I'll flash on them niggas in the class. And we be, oh, you got the gun. I remember one time my father called me. I had a bag. He said, what's in the bag? He said, give me this shit. He said that is fake. But back then, them pellet guns looked real. They would look like big 357s. Yeah, them niggas tried to jump me up in that motherfucker. Hell yeah. I had a bag. I started carrying a fake gun to school. And that was in junior high school, you know what I'm saying? My mother we moved so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because we was on welfare. We was poor as hell.
Oh, shit. What did you do when you went to school for your freshman year, then that was it? So what was you doing if you didn't go to school?
Working bullshit jobs.
At 14?
No.
15?
No, junior high, yeah, about 14, 15, yeah. I worked at a place called Union Station downtown.
Oh, yeah?
I was working at a pizza place. I got fired from there.
You was stealing?
No, I started stealing though at job. I started working at Hardee's, me and my buddy Junior, he's on the cash register. I got him the job. He got on the cash register. We was tearing him up. Worked at McDonald's.
Oh, me too. Yeah. What was your first job? Your first job was
My first job was McDonald's.
McDonald's? Yeah, me too.
My first job was McDonald's.
Was you good?
No.
What was you doing? What was your job?
I remember that I remember at my I was late to my orientation. You remember orientation when you gotta go up there and they show you everything? And I'll never forget, it was a white man. He said, "You're starting off on the wrong platform already." I said, "Can I work midnight shift?" He kept saying, "Why you want to work graveyard?" Because I didn't want my friends to know I worked at McDonald's.
Yeah.
So I said, most of them sleep at midnight, but they come here from a party. I'll be back there in the night. Man, it's Mike back there. I'm back there. And then I got older. I got older when I got about 18, 19. I started trying to sell dope.
Oh yeah. Was you successful?
You know. No. I ended up with 3 felonies, so that ain't successful. That ain't successful. But I always tell people Google my mug shots, because that was when you see the mug shots, that was me getting arrested for selling cocaine.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, they got them all up.
What made you do it?
You know, niggas in the neighborhood riding around. I'll never forget one of my buddies, man, that I grew up with. I was working in 7-Eleven, and I was putting the groceries in the bag, and they came in there. They had bubble gum in their mouth. They had chains on. They was, and they came in. They was buying sandwich bags. You know, they was buying their bags. I said, "Damn, what these niggas buying all these bags? I know they had 4 or 5 boxes of baggies and shit. They was eating potatoes. They had rings and shit." I said, "Damn, these niggas are." They said, "You come on, give it up." Blah, blah, blah. I said, "Man, I can't. I gotta sell me some coffee." So I didn't jump right into it. I was working and trying to sell dope. So I didn't cut my beeper on until I got off work. I cut my beeper on and start calling the addicts and saying, "I'm off work. I'm ready if y'all want to do something." They're like, "Nigga, we've been doing drugs all day. We ain't got no funny, nigga. If you don't start selling in the morning, nigga, you ain't gonna make no money. You can't work all day and get off work and call us talking about, I'm ready." We done spent the money. I'm off work. Where y'all at? I'm just letting you know I'm off. Look, like a drug dealer, like, "Okay, I've been waiting for you to get off all day. I'm on my way." Shit. And I started selling cocaine. I wasn't bad at it. I wasn't that bad at it. I made money. I had little, you know, the money that I made wasn't worth the chances I took.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I had enough money to ride around in a little car with some rims on me, wear some starter jackets, and it really wasn't worth it. And I had an OG dude that used to give me $1,500. But he pulled
Mike,
up in the
yeah,
car
he
and
got
I had
me
the dope.
over
I
here
jumped out the
dying,
car,
bro.
Run, take the dope in the house. I give $1,500 for that.
Dang. You was getting it like that though. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then, you know, I sold little, but you know, it wasn't, you know, the whole time that I sold drugs, I didn't feel good about it. You know?
Yeah.
Because my mother raised us better than that. Even though we was poor,
Yeah.
we was Jehovah's Witnesses, we still had a, you know, and that's what the streets taught me. Because when I was in the streets running around, because comedy saved my life. Like if I wasn't funny, because niggas I done got caught a couple times where niggas was like, "Nigga, you better be glad I like you."
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious. I had a angel on me. Cause I didn't got in some situations where motherfuckers it was like, man. But what it taught me was, I was like, when you out there in that underworld, you trying to do shit, you really get to see who your mother and everybody is.
Yeah, facts.
Through other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Cause you be like, oh, this nigga's vicious. Ain't that cold-hearted? You know what I mean? And the vicious motherfucker can see you ain't cold-hearted.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this nigga ain't no the real deal. Cause he's squirming. This nigga don't like the shit we doing. Like, you know what I mean? So
that's crazy.
that's what I learned about that, man. I learned who my mother was and what she taught me once I got out there and I've seen the real wolves.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It separated me from that.
Yeah.
And it told me, guess what, Mike? You out here pity paddling, but these kids born like that.
Yeah.
Mom and daddy both in prison, drug addicts. You didn't come from that.
Yeah.
So when it really get down to the real nitty gritty, shit.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real. That's real.
And I remember one time I went in the Cabrini Greens with George Wilbon. Me and that nigga running around late at night. You know how George used to walk me talking. Shut on, man. You remember him and his wife? You remember his wife? You remember George's wife? Man, this nigga had me in the Cabrini Greens. 3 in the morning. Ain't no lights on in this motherfucker. It ain't nothing but a big ass project with the fences. Yeah, dog. It was vicious over there, Jack. The Cabrini Green. But I'm so high, it didn't even matter. I'm the
dude. They used to have these 20 sacks that was in like these like a weed. They had 20 sacks of weed that was in like these almost like long pillow bags. And dog, you get one of them, dog, you was good for about at least 3 days.
in the greens.
Oh, in Cabrini Greens, dog, that same spot, dog.
Now see, we had our own gangs. We had 24th Street Mad Dog. We had Wrightwood. We had.
Yeah, I was asking you if y'all had like Vice Lords. And
we got our own gang. But in the prison system, we got folks in Vice Lords.
Folks in Vice Lords.
Because in the crack trade, a lot of guys from Chicago got caught cases in my hometown. So they niggas got life.
Yeah.
Niggas got a lot of years in my hometown.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you go to prison, you influence everybody with that.
Yeah.
Niggas is influenced by it. So they pick it up.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers picked up. Like my whole neighborhood I was from, they was all folks.
Yeah.
They was from Indianapolis, but that's what the side they took.
That's what they said.
Oh, this shit was so close.
Yeah, it was right down the street.
Decatur, you know, the folks in Vice, the Chicago influenced everything around them.
Yeah.
You know, y'all influenced everybody.
Yeah, but when you get locked up, if you ain't in a gang, they call you a neutron, and you have to walk in the middle of the line.
Yeah.
It'd be folks with Vice Lords either the front of the line, the beginning of the line, and all the neutrons in the middle.
And they gonna do everything they want to the neutron.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
That is anything, but you gotta pick a side, man.
yeah. Who's your first love?
My first love was my first kid's mother. I got a daughter that's 33.
Oh wow, yeah, you do.
I got a daughter named Bria, my beautiful oldest daughter, 33, and her mother was the first real relationship that I was in.
Nice. Yeah,
and you know, like I said, man,
what happened with that?
now that I was a baby. I was a kid. I was wild, dumb. I was stupid. And, you know, sometimes I feel bad that, you know, I wasn't who I am now.
Yeah.
Because my daughter didn't get to enjoy me. Because, you know, when you're young, kids don't understand. They put pressure on their parents, but they don't understand their parents are young.
Yeah. That's right.
You just a kid and you think they're grown and they know everything. No, they still searching too.
Yeah, absolutely.
As young adults, they still confused and fucked up.
Yeah.
But you don't know that. They just adults to you.
Yeah.
So, you know, all my kids got a different mic. They got a different person.
Really?
Because I was in different stages of my life when I had them.
Wow, that's deep as hell.
My oldest child seen the worst of who I was. She had to deal with the worst of who I was as a kid.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at that moment in my life, I was fucked up.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, so
you talked about go ahead. No, go ahead. You talked about you getting like high before another like interviews and stuff like that. How long was you like jamming and shit? Like
since I was 14.
Really?
I had a friend, I ain't gonna say his name, because that's not right. But I had a friend I grew up with. And man, his mother was in that penitentiary. She was the real deal. He was one of, when you were a kid, you fascinated with that kid.
Yeah.
That's bad. I was bad.
Yeah.
The nigga was a bad little boy. That was my nigga right there. You know?
Yeah.
So, I picked up them habits. I was smoking cigarettes when I was 14, 15. I was doing that shit out of fear. Because I was afraid.
Yeah.
And I knew if a little boy seen me with a cigarette, he'd be like, that's a bad little motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'd be over there with a cigarette at 14. Because that's in your mind, you like, that nigga got a cigarette, he got a knife, he'll stab you, he's bad, he steal cars. I wasn't doing none of that shit. So I picked up them bad habits out of trying to protect myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear
like, nigga, ain't nowhere in hell y'all about to toot this cocaine right here and I ain't either. Shit. I'm finna toot this shit too. And I remember I used to toot that shit and get on my bicycle and ride around the neighborhood and test all my jokes. I didn't know I was gonna be a comedian.
That's crazy.
When I was young, I swear, Dion, I had jokes that worked that I knew that I used all the time.
Yeah.
On girls, everything. I was like, oh, let me use this one. And I say that shit and it worked. I didn't know I was gonna be a comedian.
Yeah, you was just doing what you did to make people laugh.
I was doing what I did to make people laugh. And most of my jokes, I think I became funny through my insecurities. Like, that was the only way I could keep a motherfucker mind off of whatever the fuck they was looking at, any of my flaws.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could have raggedy shoes on and still talk and make everybody laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Always have that in your pocket.
Yeah, it was like, nigga, shit. You ain't even look at these shoes after I get through saying what I'm gonna say. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I used my jokes to survive.
Right.
And I still am. These motherfuckers.
Oh, for real.
You is too.
Me too. I was just about to say, we all are.
Come on, Dion, you been through it.
Man, you know that, dog. Man, my story crazy too, dog.
We both mourn our parents.
Yeah.
And that alone is no joke. Cause we had to continue and keep going.
Yeah.
And everybody don't make it through that.
They don't.
People lose their mind. I mean, I had a friend, man, he lost his parents and he lost his mind.
Yeah.
He never was the same.
And man.
And it was moments where I thought, like, that shit can really happen.
Yeah.
You can really lose your mind.
Yeah.
It was moments that I was like, I can't believe my motherfucking mama ain't here.
Yo.
It would fuck with me like,
Man.
I can't believe my mama was here. But as time went on and I would look in the mirror, I'm like, she never left.
How about that?
Because I look just like her.
How about that?
I wake up in the morning and do shit, watch the news or drink a cup of coffee. All the shit she did, I would be doing it. And it was like, damn, this is how I'm still keeping my mother alive through myself.
Absolutely.
And I know she didn't want me to stop.
Yeah.
But I didn't let her keep going.
Yeah.
So I just kept, you know what I'm saying?
If you don't mind me asking, how did she pass?
COVID.
Huh?
COVID. 2020. And my dad died 30 days after.
Ah,
Yeah.
yo, that's crazy, dog. Man.
Yeah.
That's how, man, that whole year that my mom died, people always...
Was hers 2022?
2021.
22. So they was all just back to back.
Dog, it was so crazy because everybody just, like, they talk about my mom, what happened at the beginning of that year, like in May, when one of my favorite aunts, named Ellen, she died.
Your mom's sister?
Yeah, she died. Wow. And it's like her sister-in-law.
Yeah.
But it's one of my favorite aunts.
One of your sweet ones that you love.
Man, with my aunt,
Yeah.
I was shattered.
Yeah.
And me and my mama was like, man, it's gonna be all right. We gonna stay together, pray together, everything, whatever.
Yeah.
Instantly, my mama died out of clear blue. I'm like, then a month later, my uncle died. Then in January, my other uncle died. Then my mother's best friend, who was consulting me on my mother, She passed away. All that within like 1 year.
That was a true test for you, Dion.
I was like,
I seen you going through it, brother. I could see you.
Yo,
I remember talking to you on Instagram when you was going through that.
yeah,
Cause I was going through it too.
yeah,
But like I said, man,
yeah.
them people, you couldn't pay them to come back.
You know what? My auntie,
That's some real shit.
man, listen, my auntie, this is what helped me.
That ain't a goodbye. That's a I'll see you later.
See you later. My auntie hit me with this stuff. She was like, she said, yeah, she's gone. She's not here right now, but if you could bring her back, would you? And I was like, she was like, would you bring her back down here? If God gave you power to bring her back right now, would you bring her back here to war, disease, people?
They were suffering anyway, bro.
It was like I don't know why that made me feel better in a sense. It made me go, I don't think I would bring her back.
No. And you was blessed to have her along.
Man, listen, man, it was only me and her. I had no brothers and sisters, and I had.
Yep, I seen pictures of my mother sweet.
Man, it was just it was crazy, man. It was crazy.
But that's where we get our power at, bro.
Yeah,
And you know, and like I said, Dion, in order for us to praise them in glory is just for us to win.
Yeah.
Keep being successful.
Yeah,
And keep making people laugh. That's all that
Yeah.
you know, that's our gift.
yeah.
That's our job. And when our job is done, somebody else will get it.
Yeah, that's why I tried to immortalize her by naming one of my specials after her.
You did.
Charlene's boy, and I
That was dope.
I felt like people will always go, "There's Charlene's boy," or they'll see it and they'll say her name. And
Well, she did a good job, boy. You're a star.
man,
You a good ass actor.
Man.
You a great guy.
thank you, dog.
You funny as a motherfucker,
Man.
and you a real nigga.
And they all likewise.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So-
likewise. Oh man, likewise, man. You know I love you, and you are the same, and an inspiration to even you an inspiration to motherfuckers that's out here in these streets still. You know what I mean? And the way you talk to them, and the way you look at your life, and motherfuckers substance abuse to just being out here crazy.
Yeah, look at him fully, yeah.
Not only that though, dog, you still be in the streets as far as like you'll go to a hood in any city you perform at and go
Don't have no problem, yeah.
kick it
With no security.
no security.
By myself.
Dog, it's a beautiful
Get in the crab and go to a motherfucking neighborhood. Get out, talk to them like I be talking to them every day.
And that's why everybody love you, man. And when the streets speak for you, dog,
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing, man. And still be out here.
Oh yeah.
The hottest Hollywood movie and party out of the game, man. And to have that balance, that a lot of cats ain't got.
No, they ain't
You know
gonna
what I
do it.
mean? So I commend you on.
I appreciate.
When did you know you was like, man, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do stand up. Like when because you running around doing all this crazy stuff, whatever. What was the moment you was like,
Well, I had a friend. His name was Otis Brown, and I met him in prison. I met him in a work release center.
how long was you in prison?
I did 2 years in the county jail, and then I did 9 months in prison. They sent me there just to get a number.
Wow.
You know, back in the 90s, they would do that. They would send you to a diagnostic center and send you to like pre-release for 6 months just to get a number. See? And I met this guy named Otis Brown in there. He had did like 26 years. And he was so positive and motivating to me, man. And he was just telling me about, you know, he was telling me about all his dreams and all this shit. And he used to tell me every day, boy, you funny motherfuckers, man. You need to be on one of the Def Comedy Jams. Because I used to watch Comedy View and Def Comedy Jam and be like, and sometimes they would have people on there and I'm like, that's why I know I'm funny, because that motherfucker wasn't funny on there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They had people on Def Comedy Jam and I was like,
It was terrible.
that was horrible. How the fuck did he get on there? I can't even remember them type of motherfuckers, but oh man, they had motherfuckers on there like it's a terrible. fucking comic view? Man, I seen a nigga that I know wasn't supposed to be on there. I said, how the fuck did he get on? At one point, they was putting anybody on that motherfucker.
You know why? Because they wasn't paying nobody at the time, and everybody started trying to.
They weren't paying nobody, yeah.
And what nobody else gets, so then they had to go get these other.
They had to go get these other.
Because I remember James Hanna and all them protests, and I was.
If from the James had the little James Hanna. If you had a motherfucker. Rest in peace, James Hanna, man. Rest in peace, James Hanna.
So please told James, I said, James, I'm staying on this motherfucker.
Yeah,
You did like did my own TV show, yeah. I didn't have no other.
It's Jamie, huh? Did you do Def Comedy?
Yeah, I did.
What season did you do?
I did it when Joe Torre, the year Joe Torre took it from Martin. That was my first year there.
Wow.
Yeah, I did that.
See,
It's crazy. You never did that too?
Yeah, I did it.
You did it later though.
I did it twice, yeah. And I hosted it one year. But it was after Martin left.
Yeah.
We didn't get If you talk to like the old Def Jam niggas, they like, oh nigga, you filmed when it was over with. You filmed when it was over with. When Martin Lawrence was gone, it was over with. Cause it was so hot.
It was hot as fish grease.
It was hot.
Dude, I remember when Kenny Howe was on that motherfucker, dog, and Kenny destroyed it. I remember going to the club with Kenny, dog.
Yeah.
No. Kenny, this is before I even met Kenny. I remember seeing him on there and he killed it.
Yeah.
I was at a club one night and Kenny walked in there with a Def Jam jacket.
You thought that nigga was Eddie Murphy, didn't you?
Never, to me, he floated on that motherfucker. He was floating in that motor Spike Lee shit. He was such a dog. I was like, that's that nigga.
Hey, that's what Def Jam was back then.
I swear, I was like,
Dion, that's what Def Jam was back then.
wasn't it crazy?
It was crazy.
You know, I was looking at him like, oh, that's Kenny.
Yeah.
We hung out, man, and man, it was like my big brother for like forever after that. But it was so powerful.
It was powerful back then. Because it was provocative, it was young, it was rash, and and it was like we grew up at a time where it was just really one comic all the time.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, all these hood motherfuckers on here doing 7 minutes.
7
Really?
minutes. Killing.
And getting, I mean, that shit launched everybody's career.
Everybody.
Chris Tucker went on to do big movies.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac and Jamie Foxx.
Man, Joe Torre doing movies. It was like everybody was just killing. Dave Chappelle. Everybody was on it.
Everybody.
What was your experience like though when you got off stage the first time?
As soon as I got off stage, I went to my buddies and got that $500. And that's crazy. Both my buddies that took me to that thing, they both got murdered, man.
Really?
Yeah, both of my buddies, Gary Bates, rest in peace, Gary Bates, rest in peace, Otis Brown. They both violently murdered, man. And them was the dudes I went to the club with. And after that happened, I moved to Atlanta. You know, man, I ain't lying, man. It was lightning in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I always say we 1%.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we 1%ers, man.
Yeah.
We 1% of the people who made it in show business, coming from where we came from.
Yeah, that's
We didn't come up in the white circus.
We didn't take classes.
We didn't.
We didn't do none of this.
No.
It was natural talent, instinct,
Instinct.
you know, blessings, prayer.
Yeah.
Like that was the formula.
Right, Dion. All of that, that was an ingredient.
Man, that's exactly what it was, man. Did you ever question yourself any time in your career?
No, man. I was, you know, the good thing about, the one thing I always had, I always hustled this business like the streets
Mm-hmm.
in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
on every level of it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was young, and I seen dudes who had money,
Mm-hmm.
and I seen dudes who didn't have money,
Mm-hmm.
but the dudes who didn't have money still had their swag and their confidence, and
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
And I learned that. I was like, man, if a month I seen dudes who didn't have it that was like, I'm gonna still stay in there,
man,
just in case I get a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, absolutely.
And when I seen that as a kid, I was like, I'ma always tap into them dudes that when they was down on their luck, they still love themselves.
Still in the pocket.
Yeah, they was still laughing at everything.
Yeah, everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was fly to me.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And we still I still tap into that.
Absolutely.
Like, it was cool for me to see a motherfucker that had more than me.
Yeah.
And I had talent.
Yeah, facts.
Cause I'm like, it don't matter.
Yeah.
I could be poor with this motherfucking hip I got.
There it is.
Right.
And still be in the same spot as that motherfucker with 100,000 or 1 million. You know what I mean?
Cause I wasn't gonna trade me with no motherfucking body.
Man, listen.
I don't give a fuck how poor and down I was out.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna trade me for nobody.
Man.
So I was gonna have fun.
That's dope.
Being number 10 or number 12 or whoever the fuck I said. And you know what I mean? Because I don't believe in no number 1.
Yeah, it is.
Because shit, I done been number 5 and number 1. I feel that motherfucking way right now.
How about that?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all said I was number 5, but my work say I'm number 1. I don't know what the fuck, how do y'all rate this shit?
Yes,
But who I am as a person, I'm number 1 to me.
Man, absolutely. You gotta think like that. And you are like on some real shit, like you are. And people will put these lists and shit together and all this, that, man, that shit don't matter. Your work and wait. Let's add this. Listen now. While y'all putting together all these lists, you did also put together where a motherfucker came from and how he get to where he at. Y'all never put that in the criteria.
No, they don't.
They never add in where you came from and where you at now.
So how did the list come about?
Dude, it come off of who's popular now and all that other shit. But you don't add in where the motherfucker came from.
Don't know the journey.
Don't know the journey. Add the journey in there while you put these lists.
I didn't see none of these motherfuckers when we was out there.
Yo, come on, man.
I'm talking, it's some motherfuckers that's famous right now. I didn't see them.
Yo, for real.
And I definitely didn't see this new generation.
Yo,
I feel sorry for them after you get all the motherfucking money and the fame and it's time to show your work.
man, listen.
God damn.
Listen.
You sitting up there glistening like a motherfucker with the opportunity in your life and can't deliver it.
Man.
Because you don't have a journey.
Yeah, you don't have that journey. You don't have that spiritualness in you. That's what's wrong with music to this day to me.
Yeah.
Like it don't have no church in it.
No.
Like it don't
No.
And
No messages, nothing.
and even with comics, like it's just, like I think the newer generation is on something totally different.
Yeah, they are.
It's like this social media shit is on another page.
It is.
And I ain't knocking none of that shit. It's
Right.
like, man, get
Yeah, that's the time we in.
and now you got like people who don't really write jokes.
Yeah.
They just, it's like you can I don't want the process of writing jokes to dwindle away. I want us to have it both. I want you to have your crowd work, but I also want to see if you can write something. You know what I mean? This is just a balance. I just want a balance.
Because you came from that.
Because I came from
And you came from in a time where you had to have a written joke.
You have to have a written joke, and I don't want to see written jokes be pushed to the side. That's all that I'm saying. You know what I mean? When did you know that you made it, Mike?
I knew that I
I'm
remember.
gonna tell you when.
Oh, me. Now go with that. You probably do. You probably do know what I
I want to
made.
hear when you know that you made it.
Where I think I made it
When you was like, damn, I'm Mike Epps.
when I did the Apollo. I did Showtime at the Apollo. And I wasn't famous, but nigga, I was on the Apollo.
They ain't that.
And I called my mother and I sat on the phone with her while she watched that shit. I heard it through the phone. She was sitting there laughing. I heard myself phone. I'm sitting on the phone with her. He says, oh, oh, that's me right there. I said, oh, boy. I took a Polaroid picture and mailed it to her the next day.
Yo.
With me standing in front of the power.
That's crazy.
125th.
Yo.
And then from that day, I remember that I said, when I did the Showtime at the Apollo, you know who was on the show with me?
Who?
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child was a young Tyler, which
That was the first time they was on TV.
dang,
Was on the Apollo.
really?
Hell yeah. Well, I was on that show with them. And they had some steps that did a swerve like that in the back of the Apollo. On 1, 2, yeah. Man, and I seen them with those stilettos, they was going up on the steps. That just goes to show you how long ago it was. That was in the 90s, man.
Yeah, how many minutes you do?
I did about 6 minutes.
Really?
I tore their ass up too.
Yeah, I did it too. I
You did
did.
Showtime?
Yeah, I did Showtime.
Come on, man. Dion, you know
Like
exactly.
6.
What year did you start?
I started in 92. Started in 92.
You started.
When you start?
You know what? It was a dude that was doing he said his name was Ty Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga he said he was Flip Wilson's cousin. He lied and had a hotel, rented a hotel parlor, and said he was Flip Wilson's cousin, was making us pay him to do this open mic night. And that was that was probably about 93.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Like, I think, yeah, you did the Apollo, you did Comic View, Def Jam, all that. When you got with Cube, after Chris Tucker didn't come back, to come in them shoes, fill them shoes up, with your own unique style and comedy, dog, was huge, dude. It was bigger than you being in the movie. I'm talking about that for me.
To see me to go from that,
For me to see you step into them shoes, dog, and kill it like that, it was to me, because I knew you.
It still wasn't easy, Dion.
No, I'm quite sure, dog, because everybody was like, yo.
They was auditioning for that shit.
That's crazy.
And I keep telling people, I'll never forget, I thought I had the role. Because every time I get done, Ice Cube look at me like this. So look, I don't know how the fuck I seen it, but I'm standing in the door. I seen him do 2 motherfuckers like that. Every time they walk out the door, he goes, I said, hell no, that nigga just did 2 motherfuckers like that. That nigga just looked at 2 people and do like this. I'll never forget the first day I was on the set.
Oh, man.
Nigga, I'm so happy to be on this set, nigga, and what nobody looked, they was not nice to me.
Really?
Set was quiet. And the first scene I did, when they said, action, and I did the first scene, and they said, cut, and I came outside, everybody was just looking at me like this.
Wow.
John Witherspoon was sitting there like this.
Oh, shit.
This the first motherfucking scene.
Damn.
So I go upstairs, I see Ice Cube up, because I got to come downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm like, they ain't laughing. He said, it ain't time for you to be funny yet. I was like, okay. When do I be funny? He said, I'll let you know.
Wow.
Because the scene that we were doing was just a scene for us to get to. Because I didn't understand this. I didn't understand script like that.
Yeah.
I thought that I was supposed to be funny every time I did something.
Yeah.
Some of these scenes were they were parts of the script to get you to the next scene. It ain't time.
Dang.
I'll let you know. And when he told me it's time to be funny, and I put my shit on there, and the first joint, they was laughing. And see, that's how I always, when I'm doing a movie,
if that motherfucking cameraman is laughing,
Yo,
you
got motherfuckers right, and I hear motherfuckers chuckling.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Cause that's your we do stand up.
Yes, sir.
And we need an audience.
Yes, sir.
And if we need to hear
something
or somebody.
Yeah, something.
If we get any of it,
yeah. Off to the races.
It's gone.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I remember this though too, man, and I wanted to bring this up to you too. I remember this. I remember coming to LA, visiting LA. I was out here doing something or whatever.
Yeah.
And saw you on Sunset. No, I saw you across from the Beverly Center. It was at the Sofitel. I was with like 4 of my guys, and we ended up losing this deal out in LA. We had this deal that we was about to get, and we lost it. And so we was just out there like, man, we ain't had no money. We was about to leave in a couple days, and we was just broke out here. And saw you, and you bought me a hotel room.
Did I?
I'm about to tell you bought me a hotel room for Sofitel, right?
I don't even remember this shit.
The next day, the next day, we had to check out. But we ended up staying an extra day. And we was like, man, I was like, cause our flight, we still didn't have our buddy pass.
Yeah.
We had the buddy passes on Southwest, right? And we was waiting on this dude to give us the buddy pass, and we couldn't leave. So we had to stay at the
I
room.
don't even remember that shit, Dion.
And you found out, I guess they called you or something that told you that we stayed at the room.
Yeah.
You was like, dawg, why y'all get an extra motherfucking night when I tried to be nice and get you a room, and I said, nah, Mike, we leaving.
I did?
Yeah, it was like, we leaving here. You was like, man, nah, man, that's some bullshit.
You got mad at me, and I was like,
But we couldn't leave.
see, I don't remember that.
I said, man, I'm gonna pay Mike back for this shit. And we ended up getting the second night.
I was on coke, Dion. I'm sorry.
He's so stupid.
That's why I don't remember that.
It's so true, but
I said,
I feel you. Go ahead, Mike. You dumb nigga. That nigga's burnt.
you crazy, man. No, I said, oh my God, man. I said, Mike mad at me.
Then you toured, and I remember you had Kenny and some other people on tour, and I was like, man, I see if I can get on some of them dates with Mike, and it's like, Mike ain't letting nobody else get on these dates. I said, oh man, I said, I shouldn't have got that itch. I was like, we was homeless, man.
I probably didn't remember that shit. Oh, that's on
Funny, you was like, man, I was on coke.
I was. Shit. I was.
This funny, dog. You have any beef with any like comics and shit?
I've always felt like, I used to get mad at people for not being who I thought they should be.
Facts.
And I had to check myself for that.
Yeah.
I had to be like, ain't nobody gonna be the way you think they should be.
Yeah.
See, once I got over that and started realizing that, you got too much of your own shit to worry about.
Facts. Yeah, well, they left all that bullshit away.
Yeah, because, people don't know, man, all of these platforms are competitive.
Yeah, they are.
Everybody's competitive on every level.
Mm-hmm.
Even the higher levels are competitive.
Yeah.
And if it's healthy competition, let it be that.
Well, that's what's up.
But I ain't never had, I remember me and Kat, we had beef, and then all of it was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny shit. But
Yeah.
the way everything was hilarious.
I remember Chris Rock told me that you was a better comic than him. I told you that before? He said that, dog. I'm not bullshitting. He was like, you know who a better comic than I am? He said, Mike.
You know what make it hard for me to believe that?
What?
He never fucked with me.
But look, I'm gonna tell you what he said.
I don't. That's kind of like oxymoronic to me.
I mean, I hear you.
If you thought that, and you were Chris Rock,
Mm-hmm.
and you already have accomplished what you've accomplished, and you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
If you seen that,
Mm-hmm.
why the fuck you didn't advance who I was?
Facts.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
Like I just said, you already established.
Mm-hmm.
You already who you are.
Yeah.
You're gatekeeping on me, and
Yeah.
I never understood that part. One thing I always had to say to myself, I said, people don't understand you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't, and most of these motherfuckers, Dion, they heard all kind of bullshit. They never even got a chance to meet me.
Yeah.
They either judged me from whenever they met me and was like, oh, he's crazy.
Right.
Motherfucker don't know me.
Yeah.
You gotta come to my hometown and meet my brothers and my family and shit and be like, damn,
Yeah.
this is a hell of a nigga.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't know us.
They don't know. They don't know none of this.
They're smiling. I was just saying, they don't know that you jumped on the motherfucking stage and busted the motherfucking head with a microphone. This nigga was wild as hell. This is a bar and grill gangster in Chicago. He like, yeah, Mike, man, come through. We got a comedy show done. You gonna roll to this bitch is here and everything. Just pull up in the driveway and let me know when you're here. I said, okay, Dion, I'm on my way. We pull up in the driveway. I swear to God, my buddy TC, he was like, yeah, I live with TC. This shit ain't right. Because it really wasn't nowhere to park, and it was overcrowded. Nigga, we getting that motherfucker, his street niggas everywhere. This nigga's doing comedy on top of a bar. That's the stage, the bar. The women back there serving drinks here for like this. Have you ever seen a shut up, motherfucker? Some nigga walked up to the stage and said something Dion did like this. Whole place erupted. Bombs, bottles, tables. I said, oh, hell no, I got to get up out this motherfucker. Hey, man, we was on some wild shit back there, dog. All we did was comedy and get high, dog. Comedy and get high. Oh, shit, man. Comedy and get high, man.
That was it, dog.
You ever stole the joke? Yeah. One or two. I'd be a damn lie and be wrong to say I didn't. Now, my rebuttal to that, I don't think it's one comic that never stole a joke.
Yeah, facts, right?
A motherfucker take a joke and flip it and say he didn't take it.
Right. That's
And you know what I learned about that is, what I learned about jokes and comedy is succeeding to where I'm at in this business. Nobody gives a fuck. And that shit ain't gonna get you shit. What makes you successful in this business is likability, character. If somebody can see they can make money with you, and you look like a movie star or a TV star.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of motherfuckers that can tell a joke.
Yeah.
Funny than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do I want to see the nigga on TV? No.
Yeah.
Do I want to see the nigga in a movie? Hell no.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah, no, fuck.
That's what it boiled down to.
Yeah.
I learned that from going to Montreal Comedy Festival.
You
remember the Montreal?
Yeah.
Man, it was motherfuckers up there that was not funny at all.
Yeah.
Walking away with TV deals.
Yeah. I used to be up there. Remember that?
Yeah, they walk away and sign. I ripped the Midnight Show. I ripped the New Jack Show.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, I seen him perform. He was horrible.
Yeah.
He got a deal.
Got a deal.
How did he get the deal?
Yeah.
They wasn't listening to his jokes.
Yeah.
They didn't give a fuck what joke he told.
Yeah.
They didn't give a fuck if he stole it, he wrote it, he borrowed it. We were looking at, it was the bigger picture.
Yeah. Can we write a show around him?
Can we write a show around him?
Yeah, and that's all they care about. Like I said, same way. I know a lot of cats that are hilarious, but if you don't have that charisma, or if you're not who you are and you just telling jokes when you don't know who you are, it ain't gonna pop. It's just not gonna.
And I gotta be able to sell you after I seen you doing stand-up.
How about that? On some real shit.
Well, along with your hustle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you gotta have that too.
You gotta have that. You can't.
We've been hustling too, Dion.
For sure.
We look new to some motherfuckers, but we've been around here.
Man, we've been around, Jack, getting it, hustling. All these years, still selling out arenas and shows.
And without the hustle, the talent wasn't just gonna do it.
Absolutely.
We hustled too.
Yeah, absolutely.
We ain't from fucking LA.
Yeah, no.
We had to come out here.
Man, ain't that the truth? We had to come out here with
So
a biz.
this ain't in our hometown.
Man, I came out here with 4 pair of shoes, 7 pair of pants, and 14 t-shirts, and a fax machine.
Now we look where you at.
Yo, on the real. When you came out here, what you had?
$1,500. Sleeping on Red Grant's floor.
Look at that. Crazy, right?
$1,500, bro.
Yeah.
But like I said, when you are on a mission
Mm-hmm.
and you confident about you succeeding,
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about being broke.
Yeah.
I don't care about not having nothing because I had a purpose.
Yeah.
When you got a purpose,
Mm-hmm.
man, you can laugh through all your past.
Facts, dog. My man Coleman Domingo told he always say this in interviews. He said he ain't never struggled. He was like, ever. He said everything was part of my journey. He was like, I didn't believe that ever. He said I never struggled. It was like I had nights where I ain't eat. He was like, I don't call that struggling. He said that's
Because he had his purpose.
He had his purpose.
He was happy about what he was doing, and he found what he needed to do. And like,
Yeah, absolutely.
This motherfuckers have got buku cash, got a bunch of money, and still don't have a purpose.
There it is, and that's terrible.
I think the
dog.
honey's the purpose.
That's terrible. It's like if you ain't living your purpose, you got to, because y'all living your purpose your whole day.
Money can't make any purpose.
Yeah, facts. You anybody ever stole a joke of yours?
Of course. A million. I mean, this whole young generation, definitely.
Yeah.
But I chalk it up and I look, and it don't bother me because they trying to find their voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
And I've been there before.
Yeah.
And when you trying to find your voice,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you do other people. You do other people's voices. And you can't knock people for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell people all the time, it's okay to be delusional.
Nice.
It's okay to be delusional because that's dreaming. That's and in order to survive in life, sometimes you have to become a character.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't cut it as yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to become a character throughout the day to get through the day.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever you think you are, whoever influenced you, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because that's going to get you to where you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to be upset about that, about being delusional.
Yeah.
Because delusion turns into dream, it turns into reality.
Mm-hmm. Dreaming is delusional if you really think about it.
It is.
Yeah, for you to sit back and think about something that you think you can do, what you in no position of doing.
It's you ain't in the position. You hear me? Ain't nowhere in the vicinity, huh? Right? But you believe you can do it?
Hell yeah, that's being delusional in a sense. You know what I mean? But we all had that. We all and people are influenced by seeing other things. It's people right now that are influenced by people, even at the stage that you at, that I'm at. I see people, and I go, man, I would love to lead that movie and this and that and the third. Or man, You know, I'm gonna tell you something. I went to go see Denzel on Broadway in Othello.
Yeah.
And he in there with Heather, talking all that shit, right? The Feather Heather.
Yeah.
N-word by 9 God. Yeah. I was sitting in the audience looking at that shit, dog, going, how did what? I don't even understand how to understand that shit.
Mm.
But I loved it.
Shakespeare.
I loved it. Yeah, shit. I don't get that. But I sat back like, man, I would love to learn this.
See, that was I think for like him and actors,
Yeah.
that's their stand up.
Got it.
Theater is their stand up.
Got it.
And stand up is ours.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always remember one of my first white managers told me Hollywood needs a reason to use you, Mike.
Ooh.
They need a reason to use you.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
That's
Meaning that
a bar.
you gotta bring something to Hollywood for them to use you.
Yo, that
Whether
was
it's
good.
stand up, theater, rapping,
Yeah.
you know,
Get him a reason.
you gotta give them a reason to use you.
Wow.
That's why I said our hustle met up with our opportunity.
Yeah.
We gave them a reason to use us.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers say, how did Deion Cole get into movies and TV?
Mhm.
He was doing stand-up first.
Yeah.
Because there's some people that don't know you did stand-up.
And still to this day,
you
don't
know,
know.
they seen you in that.
Man, like, do you know how many people
We did stand-up.
Dude, do you know how many people say that?
Deion Cole been doing stand-up for 30-something years.
Dog, for real.
You know, he didn't do
Dog, for real. I get that to this day, dog. They be like, I didn't know you do stand up. I go, yeah, that's how I got on. It's crazy, right? It's crazy, ain't it? It's nuts. Give me 5 comments, man, that inspired you, or that's your favorite or whatever.
Definitely Richard Pryor.
For sure.
Definitely Eddie Murphy.
For sure.
Definitely Bernie Mac.
For sure.
Definitely Robin Harris.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch Lenny Bruce a lot.
One of the greatest ever.
Yeah.
Took a hit for all of us to say what we want.
Ain't that crazy?
Freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Lenny Bruce.
And when I watched Lenny Bruce, I said, wow. Richard Pryor was watching him too.
Oh yeah, he was.
And he took it and made it his.
Made it his stuff.
Which is what made it better.
Man, and that's how it is. You study somebody coming up, somebody doing it, you study it, you make it 2.0,
Yeah.
and make it yours. You know what I mean? Which is like crazy though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's dope though, man. That's good stuff, dog. All right, what's your favorite music era?
My favorite music era, I would actually say, is the 90s.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
The 90s was, man, when I tell you the music was so fun
Yeah.
and live, and it made life so fun.
Yeah.
I remember Sunday night in Living Color coming on, Martin,
Yeah.
you know, it was
Colorful.
it was a time that was just fun.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was dancing,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, niggas thought they was hard, but
Niggas was hard.
niggas had high tight fades and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to be hard.
Jerry curls. Niggas, the hair shining like a motherfucker with a gun in his hand.
So
Yes, the juicy curls with shooting people.
the 90s,
He was hitting, man. 90s was crazy music.
if you listen to a lot of them like hip hop songs back then, if you listen to them now, they was really saying a lot of like homophobic shit too. Oh yeah, if you really think about it, like they really was like,
But you know, I
kept
always,
telling everybody to suck their dick and putting the balls in your mouth.
they were saying shit like that in the 90s. They was. Because it ain't nowadays, nobody even pay attention. They won't even notice that. It's like normal.
No, but that's what motherfuckers was saying back then. They was all good and shit. They was. Don't nobody shout out their year neither. Remember back in the day, motherfuckers shout.
Yeah, 1996. You don't hear me saying nigga 2025. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nigga on the internet.
It's 2025, yeah. Like, they don't even got the same ring, do it? Hell no. Back in the day, they'd be like, it's 1995. Give me 3 movies that's your favorite.
3 movies is Goodfellas,
Boom.
Which Way Is Up,
For sure.
and I gotta say Cooley High. When I was a kid, that movie fucked me up.
Me too, dog.
I cried like a bitch.
Cried like a bitch.
When
dog.
Coach Chief died, right?
Man.
And that was my first.
That was the first time I cried at him.
Me too, nigga. I cried like a venture cool guy as a kid.
Yeah.
Because Glenn Thurman, he was with the glasses and oh man, it was.
Yeah, it was a
I
phenomenal.
know Glory too.
Oh, yeah, good.
Denzel did Glory. He ain't that bad. Oh man, that nigga. And see, that's what I'm saying. It was certain movies that characters they just represented black men. It represented who we was, our rebellion and all of that shit.
Mhm. Yeah, those are some good movies right there. That was like really powerful, you know.
Yeah.
That resonated. I loved the Mac too. I don't know why. The Mac was like
I watched that shit a million
a
times.
million times. That's how many times I watched that. 3 things that annoy you.
I definitely don't like when white people make me feel like I ain't welcome.
Mm-hmm.
That shit right there is make me feel like I'm bothering.
Yeah.
Just being around.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I hate having to adjust myself around somebody who think I'm about to rob them or take something from them.
Yeah, that shit.
Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Fact.
You don't have to be white people, anybody.
Yeah.
It's just looking at me like I'm wrong and I ain't did nothing.
Yeah. Fact.
That shit irritates me. People thinking that my life is just the best life in the world. I don't have no problems.
Yeah.
That shit annoys the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
You know, motherfuckers come to me with their problems like,
Yeah.
I don't have nothing.
Like you don't have none.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
you think because I got a couple of dollars that I don't have no problem?
No.
Matter of fact, I got more than you, motherfucker. Nigga. Shit.
Way more problems
Way
than
more
you,
problems
motherfucker. Give me 3 things that bring you joy.
My kids,
Mm-hmm.
my work, and giving back, helping people.
Dog, you bought all those houses in your neighborhood in Indianapolis.
I did.
You bought the whole block, right?
Yeah, I bought a bunch of houses just in the community. The block I live on was the houses that I grew up in, and I remember in the early 2000s, I was buying them houses for $5,000, $3,000. And people in the neighborhood was like, why you buying these raggedy ass houses? I said, because they going to come and get it one day. And one day I came down there, looking in the houses, and I seen a white couple walking down the street with a dog. I was like, oh, your way. Once they get brave and they come in the neighborhood and be looking at you like, what are you going to do? I was like, oh, shit, about to start building around here. Hey. You just showed me that it's about to have some money around you.
That's great, dog, man. Man, people, see, that's the shit a lot of people don't be knowing, man. Be saying shit. You bought all them properties
I
from
bought all them shit. Yeah, flipped them, man. I help a whole community, man.
a whole community. That's
Old
crazy.
people, young people, man, and I do deeds that nobody see but me, the person in the Lord.
That's dope,
You
though.
know what I mean? I don't put it on camera. Don't nobody see me doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's really great, man. Keep doing that, man.
I just seen a dude, I swear to God, this is 2 days ago, yesterday, 2 days ago. I just seen a brother walking down Sepulveda in Manhattan Beach. He had a suitcase and his 2 kids and his wife. And they was walking and the wife had a bag and the 2 kids were walking. And I did a U-turn and I rolled up on him and I said, "What's up, man?" And he said, "Oh, my God, man." I said, "Where you from, brother?" He said, "Man, I'm from Buffalo, New York." I said, "What happened?" He said, "Man, I had to explain it to you. I'm down on my luck, man. Me and my family ain't got no place to stay, ain't got no food, nothing." I said, "Where was you going?" He said, "I don't know." He said, "I was hoping that something like this happened." He said, "Usually I run into people to help me." So they got in the truck and I said, "Well, you got a hotel or something?" He said, "Yeah, there's a joint on Marine called Something Sweets is where we trying to go." And I took him down to the hotel and I went in there. I asked that lady how much the rooms was. She said the room's $500 a night. So I went and told the dude, I said, "Man, it look like y'all gonna have to keep up." Because your bill was $500 a night. I said, what I could do is pray for y'all. They had some type of convention or something where the room went up. I told them, "Look here." So, the kids was looking at me like, "Yeah." I said, "Kids, I'm sorry." I said, "Y'all daddy gonna have to do better." I said, "I wanna feel bad for you and the mother, but the daddy seemed, cause you know what the daddy started saying to me? "I got a business that I'm trying to jump up." He said, "I don't wanna work for no more white people." I'm looking at him like, you need to work for any motherfucking body that you can get. I went on a book to Rome for one night, and I gave him $300. But see, the daddy was on some bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, I started thinking to myself, there's nothing I can do to help.
Yeah.
Because this daddy's on some bullshit.
Yeah.
I seen the comment in it. As soon as I got there, I said, "No."
Yeah, that's crazy. But you had it in you to help, man, and
I did. I helped.
all it is, man. That was funny as hell, dog. Brown or clear liquor, which one?
Clear.
Clear?
Yeah. I used to drink brown when I was younger, and my stomach could handle it. I could drink Hennessy straight. But now, I done got old. I got tuberculosis. How's the bullshit? I don't even know what that is. Tuberculosis. That's some old shit, like old guys. Oh man, yeah. Girl, I got tuberculosis.
He's so stupid. So stupid.
Oh shit, man.
If you could do anything, different, what would it be? Anything in your life, you can do it different. What would it be?
If I could change the past or do what I'm doing.
You got any regrets or anything you wish you could do?
Yeah, I wouldn't have never fucked with the streets.
Never.
Yeah. No. There was such a false sense of pride and it was a trick.
Yeah.
It tricked me out of a lot of shit. Trying to fit in, trying to be. I tell you what I did get out of it. I built a lot of fucking character. I learned so much shit and fuck. I'm like, damn. I don't even know, I was sitting here sometimes. I'm like, I could have fucking been fucked up. I mean, my heart could have busted getting high. I didn't stop until I was asleep. I was one of them niggas. I wouldn't stop it.
Damn.
And I mean, all kind of different situations, And I mean, the crazy shit happened to me before I got in show business, just young. trying to be in the streets, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing that probably gravitated you to Richard Pryor. Not even him just being funny, but
all of that.
His whole struggle seemed like it was yours.
Oh yeah, it was all pain, man. It was all pain. It was all. By the time I got famous, I was sad as a motherfucker. On the way to being famous, I was sad and didn't know it.
Yeah.
But I was trying to get to the fame.
Yeah.
So I didn't have time to be sad.
Yeah.
Once I got what I thought I wanted, materialistic shit, cars, money and shit, I was sad as a motherfucker.
Man.
I had so much survivor's remorse that my friends didn't make it. Yeah, that was one of the most painful things in the world sometimes, going back home. Because I had to go around people who hadn't succeeded.
Yeah.
And I had to dumb myself down all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I couldn't tell a nigga, no, let's not get plastered.
Yeah.
And fucked up or drunk or high.
Yes.
You would have thought I was better than him.
Yeah.
I had to sacrifice myself every time for the friendship.
Yeah. You gotta dumb yourself down, or you can't wear what you want. You can't go where you want to go. Can't say the wrong thing. Like I know exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Ooh, there's some shit. It's some shit when you can't be yourself. But then if you don't come around, that's the issue too.
Yeah. And now we learn fuck them.
How about that part?
After I've already invested in your ignorant ass, and if I did anything with you, nigga, fuck you. I'm gone,
man.
And that's how I feel now. I'm 55. My stress levels are down because I cut so much fat off my life.
Yeah.
Extra people, phone calls. I don't make no unnecessary phone calls.
Yeah.
It ain't about some business or money or one of my friends I'm checking in with tight.
Yeah,
my phone don't ring. I don't make no calls.
Yeah.
I call about 4 people a day.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
That's what's up.
4 motherfuckers a day.
Me too.
The rest of them I ain't out.
Man, me too, dog. I'm the same way, dog.
Been through too much. You gotta
Yeah.
keep your stress levels down. Then you gotta focus on your work.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Ain't got time.
ain't nobody coming to help. Ain't nobody no safety net for you.
Nobody no
So
safety
I
net.
mean, did you feel like you had too much when you was, or too much access to shit when you was like, when you first blew up? Is that what it was? Where you felt like, oh shit, I got money, I got fame, now I'm about to get high as shit.
Well, you know, again, the streets was a semi-fame for me. So I tasted a little street money before, so.
Okay, so yeah.
So this was all.
You know how to tame it.
Yeah, and this was all street money in my head for me.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
I could afford a kilo right now.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I can afford 10 of them.
Shit.
Back in the day, I was trying to buy an ounce of cocaine and flip it.
Yeah.
Now I can afford 10 kilos if I wanted it. But now that I got all the money and I did everything, used my real purpose, I don't want none of that shit. I fuck a big part of that shit.
Absolutely.
It's like,
yeah, that's what's up, dog. That's good shit.
ain't that crazy how a motherfucker's retarded until he gets some money? And then he tear it down. He's, oh, dear Lord, I'm getting facials now. Like, man, fuck, you were retarded on the way to getting rich. I want you to know that. You were remedial on the way. You had lost your mind. You wanted to die there until you got this money. Nigga don't even want to live, bro. Do it. Like, I don't want to live. As long as he gets some money, life is good.
Oh, shit. All right, a couple more questions. What has been the most rewarding part of what you do?
I got to send my kids to college. I got a daughter. Yeah, I got a daughter. I'm taking Sunday to go to NYU, and I got another daughter going next week to USC.
Ah, congrats, boy.
And yeah.
Ooh, that's
And thank God their mothers was who they are, because I don't think my part of the brain that they got gonna make it to college. So if they drop out, that was me. If they dropped out, I don't know.
Would you be happy for?
Yeah. I'm gonna see Alicia, mama got you to college, but the other half, I kicked in on you.
I know you're mine.
Yeah, I know you. I didn't make it there. I knew you wasn't. Ma. It was my daughter. I knew you was gonna turn into me your junior year. I knew me was gonna come out of you eventually.
Funny, Eric. 5 to 10 years from now, man, what do you see yourself doing, or what do you want to be doing?
5 to 10 years from now, I definitely don't want to be on the road unless I want to.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
And hopefully, the work will get easier for me, and I can, I have better I can have a better pick and choose of what I want to do.
Yeah, that's.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to just
make it easy.
That's it, man. I want the rest of my years of living
To be stress-free and easy.
I'm crazy. I don't want to be known for being crazy. I don't want to be crazy. Now that I got some money, I want to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I ain't got no money, I don't want to be around here.
Yeah.
I don't want to live poor no more. Fuck that. Man, I'm a troublemaker and everything when I'm broke. But when I got some money, I'm nice. I open up doors for people. When I ain't got no money, I'm stealing everything. It's a freedom fight. Said, boy, thank God he got some money. Wow. I hated that nigga, bro. He is somebody you do not want to be around when he's broke. He ain't fun. He's so stressful. He's stressful as hell when he ain't got no money. As soon as he gets some money, man. Y'all want to go get something to eat, y'all?
Somebody get this nigga some money, man. So we can have a good time. This nigga somebody so he got a good.
As soon as black people get some money, they do not want to be around black people. I swear to God. Every nigga that I know that got some money be like, oh, don't around no nigga. Don't be around no. There be black people in there. I ain't want around. And if black people get a restaurant they go to that they found that they only see some more niggas, they be like, they go out spot somebody else. It's like, nigga, other black people can come fucking in here. This ain't your fucking spot. This is a white establishment. Them niggas think like you and your girl. They trying to get away from niggas. That's why now there's 10 niggas in there that think like that. That's what happened to Lenox Mall. It was 2 niggas walking around there. Oh, God. We ain't at the Green Bar no more. Next thing you know, whole goddamn city go to Lenox. Because that's what black people do. We trying to get away from each other. We trying to get away from each other.
Oh, that's like
We run straight to white people's shit and
to get away
from black people's shit. I want to sit and eat with my wife. We all wait. And as soon as we see some black people, we like, oh. Nigga, who the fuck is, oh, God. Hey, man, you gonna think I'm lying? I swear, I've seen that happen before.
Yeah.
Yeah. we went down to Newport Beach,
Mm-hmm.
and we went into a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the white people tripping. It was the two niggas, black man and lady. They had a little polo shirt and looking like we was finna fuck they spot up. I see, motherfucker, right?
That's hilarious, dude. That's funny, boy. All right, last question, brother. All right. How do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as a real nigga and fun and cool. That's all and I also want to be remembered for standing on my business. You know, if I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. You know what I mean? You know, and that's testimony to how long I've been in the business and the work that I do. Is that I show up. I want to be known for showing the fuck up. When it's time for me to do what I gotta do, no matter what it is, my kids, my family, my job, my friends, I show up.
Yes,
Motherfucker can't tell me Mike ever didn't fucking, that nigga showed up. And that's one, if I say I'm doing it, I'm doing it. If I say I'm going, I'm going. If I say I'm not going, I'm not going. That's what I want to be known as. And I pride myself on that. I gotta prove it to myself. If I say it, you gotta do that shit. Don't give a fuck what it is.
Yes, sir.
I told my son I was gonna whoop his ass, but as the day went on, I forgot. And he was cool, and I said to myself, you better do it again, you gonna get it. So he started getting a whooping out of nowhere. He's like, where did this come from? I'm like, nigga, I told myself I was gonna whoop your ass, and I can't go to bed if I don't do what I said I was gonna do. I'm whooping the motherfucking ass. Nigga got a mysterious ass whooping out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. A mysterious ass whooping.
Well, I'm glad you said you was coming here.
Come on, Dion.
This is so much.
One of my real comedy brothers, bro.
Man, I love you, man.
Love you too, bro.
Thank you so much, man.
You might be one of the only brothers that I know when I started. You are the only one. You and Tony Schofield. Tony Schofield's known.
Yeah, shout out to Tony.
Yeah, two brothers that when I first started doing comedy, y'all was the only two brothers that I knew that was visible, that was on TV.
Yo, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks for bringing me on stage at that time.
Man, dog, and man, for you to be who you become and who you still are speaks volumes of who you are.
I appreciate it. You too, Dion.
Love you.
You too, brother. We love you too,
We
Dean.
love you. We need you, man. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you much
For sure,
too,
boy.
Dean.
Appreciate you, man.
Yep.
Another episode of Funny Knowing You with the iconic, great Mr. Mike Epps. God damn, he was funny as hell. Thank y'all for joining us. Catch us on all platforms, and we will see you next time. Peace out.
I'll be right back. What? Are you just gonna sit there and not go investigate, homie? That's fucked up, bro. That's your whole job. Fuck. 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 Monster, hold on. Hold on, baby. I know, baby. Come on. Be right back. I just need to stretch. And while I'm stretching, I'm going to let him go potty. Be right back. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get up there. Get up. That's my dog. That's my dog. Guess who's back? Now I can sit for another 6 hours. All right. Well, it is about that time, kids. I'm gonna clean up real quick, and that's it for D'Angelo for tonight, man. We'll be back on tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And don't forget, man, this Sunday, man, we're gonna roll our clocks forward, spring forward, fall back, spring forward this Sunday. So hopefully everybody, I'll remind you if you come through. But yeah, man, so we got this part done for the most part. Now we're gonna just move from this part of his body and just keep going up, finishing on his head and his face. We got that blocked in a little bit, a little bit. But this is where it's at. We're gonna get this all blonde, knocked out tomorrow. Work on his arms a little bit more and his chest tomorrow. And hopefully we'll get everything on his body finished, including his necklace and his cross. And then we'll work on his head the following stream. Cool? Cool. All right. In the meantime, in between time, if anybody hasn't told you that I love you, appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. And tell a friend, tell your mama, tell your baby mama, tell all the mamas, tell your mama's mama. But yeah, I like that. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good, man. That doesn't. That sure in the fuck doesn't. Good night. See you tomorrow.